Alright, got something I didn't expect, so I thought I'll make a quick video. Got the MPPT controller there. It's a Victron 100/20. It's just sideways because I've got the box standing on its end at the moment. It's just a camping box. Reasonable gauge wire in there. There's not a lot of drop in the voltage, but I'm charging this lithium pack here, 100 amp hour lithium pack. So the lithium tends to run a fairly high voltage, and this panel that I'm running, that's 120 watt King's folding one, so it's only a cheap panel, but it's got a low peak voltage. The open circuit voltage isn't that high. So I've had trouble sometimes when the battery's got a good amount of charge and you connect the solar up, it won't actually kick into charge because you need a 5-volt difference between the battery and the panel before the MPPT kicks in. And I've looked at this a few times where I've thought, the voltage is that close. It's finding the peak voltage there around 15, battery's 13.5, 4.2 amp, 4.6 amp, sort of alternating 4.3, 4.6. There's really not much difference. And for a 120 watt panel, it doesn't often sit above 60. Occasionally we get more, but where I see higher wattage is when the battery level is lower. So I think the low voltage is actually limiting how much we can get out of this panel. So on the battery side, we're seeing about 4.3, 4.6, it just flashed 4.7 amps there. So I've got my clamp meter, it is pretty good. Let's just see, that is matching 4.3. So let's just quickly swap. So this is my solar input lead here going to the controller. I'm just going to swap to this MPPT one. Sorry, one sec, I'll put that down as I swap these over. So we're looking at about 4.3. If I go back to this now, if I can aim, got 4.7. So it's not much different. There is actually a lead acid inside the box, so I'll just see what I'm getting here. So it's actually 4.9. So it's not much difference, but it's just interesting that it's not that the MPPT isn't making a significant improvement, it's that it's actually giving less output than what the PWM one does, just because this panel has such a low peak voltage. So unexpected for me. Thought it's worth mentioning that in a case where you've got a fairly low peak power voltage on your panel, MPPTs not only don't help, but in some cases may give you marginally less. It's trivial, the amount there is not significant, but still didn't expect it. Anyway, there you go.